Here's your treasurehunt.ga Atlanta Braves starting lineup.
A very special Father's Day starting lineup for you. Leading off for the Braves will be Ronald's son, as you can see on the graphic on your screen. A cute lineup card here. Batting in the 2-hole, Fred's son. Third will be Gary's son. That's probably Ozzy, right? Mike's son, fourth. Cooter's son, fifth. That'll be interesting to see whose dad is Cooter. Maybe Cooter from, what was the TV show? The Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah, Cooter. He actually ended up being a politician for many years. And there's the rest of the Father's Day Atlanta Braves starting lineup for you on the screen. Getting ready to start here at Truist. All right. Bone Crusher Show. First pitch coming up in just a moment here at Truist. It's the Braves Cardinals Sunday night. And look at the camera. I didn't even do the camera right. It's my first rodeo. Things you do before you get started. The Taco Bell starting lineup. Tommy Edman for the Cardinals leading off. The center fielder Dylan Carlson will be batting second. Goldschmidt third at first. And Arenado will be cleaning up, the third baseman. All right, Smyly is your pitcher for the Braves. He is warming up now on the mound. Kim is the South Korean starter for the Cardinals. In his second year in the majors, he was on the 10-day DL. This is his second game back, and he comes in with a pretty good ERA, too. And while Smyly's got like a 5.6 ERA. Spectacular. All right, welcome in. Joshua, the MASH unit, Mashburn is here. The 40777 representing Sergeant Gibby in the house. Yeah, you might be right. It's going to be touch and go with Smyly today. We'll see how he does. And the first pitch, we are underway with a strike. Of course, the Hawks will be playing later tonight. Game 7. So we'll get you some updates in this towards the end of this 7-inning game. And there's another strike, 0-2. That's going to be popped up. Shallow, and center fielder is going to have that. One away. Game 2 of the doubleheader here. So that's why it's only seven innings. The weather looking a lot better in Atlanta today than it did yesterday, that's for sure. And the pitch. It's going to be pop foul. Dylan Carlson, 268 batting average, 6 home runs, 27 RBIs. Big cut and a miss. Smyly's throwing 94 on that fastball. Counts 0-2. Gibby says we're facing a bunch of right-handies. And that's a strikeout. Some high heat. 2 away. Yeah, who's our umpire tonight? Gibby, I didn't see the umps tonight. And the ump misses that one. That was a strike, but called a ball on the outside corner to Paul Goldschmidt. He's got 10 home runs, and that is downstairs. So 2-0 to Goldschmidt. And we are watching this on a Roku device tonight. They check his swing. They're going to ask the first base ump. And that's going to be a ball, 3-0. So we are on a little bit of a delay. You can pause your TiVo or DVR if you have one to sync us up. Yeah, there's a strike in there finally, 3-1. That's going to be a grounder. Swanson will throw him out. That will do it for the Cardinals. 1, 2, 3. And the Braves coming up to bat next. Acuna will be leading off. And gas stations that don't sell gas are sketchy as fuck. If you guys have been to this, I know there's a lot of them up in Georgia too, but it's like they got the framework of maybe they used to sell gas. You can see where the pumps used to be. You know that tank is underground still. But it's sketchy as fuck. I mean, unless you want to buy like a single cigarette or maybe one of those crack pipes that's got the little coil thing already inside. Or a Mickey's Big Mouth malt liquor from the 1990s. Then you're at, that's the only thing I can think of. What do they got at these gas stations without gas? Usually have a pretty good porno selection there. You can get shaved, plugged, brown sugar, all your favorites. Gas stations that don't sell gas, creepy as fuck. All right, we are in a break. Braves coming up in the bottom of the first. Game 2 of the doubleheader. I mean, unless it's 3 in the morning and I want to get stabbed, I usually don't go to those gas stations that don't sell gas. All right, what is everyone up to tonight? Happy Father's Day to everybody. And if you're a dad, you probably just want to be left alone, watch a little baseball. Easy on the errands. And I know on the A-Bomb show, y'all had talked some about moon pies. So I was just at the store a minute ago. And I like moon pies. Acuna Jr. stepping into the plate. They're terrible for you. But I think when people have a moon pie with RC Cola, they're doing it all wrong. Cola does not go with a moon pie, period. You need milk or coffee or cocoa, something like that. And Acuna is going to take that one for a ball. 1-0 to start the bottom of the first. Kwang Hung Kim, the South Korean, in his second year in the majors, is pitching for the Cardinals, and that is outside 2-0. Yep, only 7 innings. So, yeah, if Smyly can go 5, Gibby, yeah, that would be great, especially at 7 innings. It won't be too much work for the bullpen. I guess it kind of evens out with the doubleheader. Counts 3-0 to Acuna. These guys, it's going to kind of wear them down. And there's a strike, 3-1. Certainly the broadcasting team hates the doubleheaders, and the fact that it's only 7 innings, they probably like that. You imagine Skip Carey at a doubleheader. Not going to be someone you want to be around. Acuna swings for the fences and fouls that off. Full count. All right, Kim walks around the bag, gets a little resin. The 3-2 to Acuna. All 4 way inside. And I was just wondering, how many steals does Acuna have on the season? Is he able to be a productive leadoff man in that regard? He's been kind of banged up, and I've seen him try to steal a lot of bases. But off the top of my head, I don't remember. Freddie Freeman steps up to bat. And Burke's vlogs in the house, just in the house from game one. You were at the game. Freeman fouls that off. What was the final? 9-1 on game one. But this is game 3, and it's the rubber game, so we can still win the series. I believe Washington beat the Mets. Here comes the 0-1 to Freddie Freeman. Outside. Of course, Ozzie will be batting in the 3-hole after Freeman. And he's got 43 RBIs or something like that. Having some productive RBIs this year, batting behind Acuna and Freeman, you better. Fouled off 1-2. And Burks, I had seen one of your videos that A-Bomb had shared with me. He was asking me questions like, how do you do this? How do you do that? I think he wants to get back into video editing. I said, well, this guy obviously has an eye for the video cuts that he makes. He's like, well, what software is he using for that? I don't know, but all right. 2-2 anyway. Nice work. Let's see if Acuna wants to steal. Kim checks the runner, fires. Freeman kind of flips the bat out for a pop-up. That's not going to get anything done. He kind of chased that one and then just kind of one-handed it. That is the first out of the bottom of the first. Acuna still on first. Better drink some more coffee. Actually, it's coffee with a teaspoon of kratom. And welcome in Jameson Taylor. Hey everybody, what's up? I'm a Braves fan. Hell yeah, you're in the right house. This is Braves country. I'm broadcasting from Northwest Florida. Where are you guys at? Acuna not taking a big lead. Kim threatens to throw over to first, but doesn't. He is a left-hander, which I think lefties have a bit of an advantage on that pickoff play. So we got Ozzie now batting right tonight. The pitch. Change up outside. That was a real slow 70-mile-an-hour pitch. What other weird shit do you find at a gas station that doesn't sell gas? Ozzie's going to pop that one straight up, and second baseman is under it. Out number 2. That is Sosa at second. Austin Riley ready to make some noise. That's another changeup missing. So Kim's missing on the changeup. He's a little frustrated, and that changeup does not look good at all. They're all hanging. They're all lollipops. I mean, here comes the 1-0 to Riley. He takes that fastball for a strike on the inside corner. Yeah, make this guy throw some strikes. Jameson Taylor, yes, definitely a Braves fan. Of course, I grew up watching the Braves in the 80s. Had some rough years there. We had some good years, too. We went to the playoffs, what was it, 84, and lost in the first round against the Cardinals. if my memory serves me. And then we went on a pretty long dry run until the early 90s. Throw over to first. Sort of a ceremonial throw over to first. Kim is smiling. I don't know what's... Everyone's kind of grinning. I guess the unnecessary throw over to first is... Got him in stitches. All right, the pitch. And Riley hits it hard. And that is down the third base line. And just a little bit foul. Ooh. Good wood, but foul. Counts 1-2. 2 outs, runner on first. Austin Riley at the plate. And those crack pipes that have that metal coil in it, you get at those gas stations that don't sell gas, that really helps you get more hits out of your crack because it collects the crack that melts. And you're just going to get more crack out of your crack. It's, just kind of, you might not smoke crack, but just remember if you see that in the store, Riley's going to hit that the other way. It's a ground out to end the first. But if you see it in the store, just remember, just in case, blue moon, someone shows up, hey, I got some crack. Well, hey, we got to get to the store, the gas station that doesn't sell gas. All right, smash the like, crush the sub, hit the reminder button. When I made some changes in my Google account, I believe it turned off everyone's reminder, so that's kind of a bummer. But we're working our way back to 1,000 subscribers. We're at 466 as we went to game time. So halfway there. I know everyone in the dugout's already subscribed, so I appreciate that very much. All right, well, what about the current state of fast food with the pandemic and the unemployment and the labor shortages? I mean, the people that they have to hire now, they're taking anybody off the street. And believe me, to get hired at McDonald's or Burger King, they weren't exactly taking the cream of the crop to begin with. Now they're throwing out $12 an hour, and they'll take anybody off the street. And I'm just not sure I want to eat there anymore. I mean, the people back there are probably picking their butts, picking their nose. They probably showed up in a backpack and flip-flops. And I've started tipping at the drive-thru. And those drive-thru people look pissed because everyone's getting their in on the pandemic party except for them. And teenagers have a lot of leverage in the job market right now. And they don't have to go work at Burger King anymore. Later tonight, and probably tip-off is in about 30-40 minutes. Can you let the cat out? Hawks will be playing tonight against the 76ers. Jameson, a teenager. Do you have a job? Jameson's 19, and you have a lot of leverage if you wanted to go out and get a job in the job market today. I think teen unemployment's at an all-time low. All right, and Smyly kicks off the top of the second with a strike. I mean, we're going to start having to kind of roll back some of those child labor laws. We're going to have to get those 10-year-olds back in the workforce. Upstairs, 1-1. Nolan Arenado, 13 home runs on the season. The third baseman batting cleanup for the Cardinals. Takes that for a ball, 2-1. Well, you have your pick, Jameson. Two one is popped straight up, and Swanson's going to call everybody off. One away. I mean, if you want, Jameson, you could probably get a job making $12 an hour, at least here in Northwest Florida, which for a teenager is unheard of. Back in my day, I mean, my first couple of jobs at minimum wage was that back then it was $3.75 or something. You had to work your ass off to get some money. Smyly kicks and fires high, 1-1. This is game 2 of the doubleheader Sunday Night Baseball on the Bone Crusher Show, sponsored by TreasureHunt.ga. Got a couple items in the description you can check out. And that is outside, 2-1. Maybe we can talk producer Beth into putting a flash sale up just for our listeners. Yeah, speaking of flash sales, crypto is on sale right now. We'll talk about that later. Swing and a miss. 3-1. Yeah, I told him I might ask you, producer Beth, about a flash sale tonight just for our watchers. I'm going to do a crypto segment during the 7th inning stretch. Popped foul. Counts 2-2. We've entered a death cross quadruple witching on the technical analysis. That does not sound good. And that's the ball. Full count to O'Neill. Batting .278 for the Cardinals. Trenton, Georgia. Well, I thought I knew every town in Georgia. What county is that in? Give us a clue. That's in the dirt. Ball 4. So 1 on with 1 out. Do you think the Braves' bullpen pitching is bad? It has been a point of pain for us this year. But, you know, as we see, even our starting pitchers, I mean, like Smyly's got that 5.63 ERA. That's not the kind of pitching we're accustomed to out of our starting rotation. That's pop foul. 0-1 to Sosa. Maybe I'll freshen up my coffee there in a moment. Swing and a miss. 93 on the radar gun from Smyly there. And we do have the Doge price on the screen at all times. So you can keep an eye on that out of the corner of your eye if you want. But here in Atlanta at Truist, it's a 0-0. And that's a strikeout as Sosa chases the high heat. So 2 outs in the top of the second. I think I'm going to go to the gas station that doesn't sell gas later and buy an individual cigarette. I mean, I got to feel bad for anybody that's their life is at that stage where they got to buy an individual cigarette. And the pitch is going to be rocked foul. Hit well. Paul DeJong. You're just joining us. It's a tie game, 0-0 in the top of the second. Braves Cardinals Sunday Night Baseball on the Bone Crusher Show. Smyly Takes a sign, checks the runner, kicks and fires. Change up, hit the other way. Freeman smothers it and covers it, then steps on the base for out number 3. That's your Waffle House play of the game as Freddie Freeman. He was playing up close too. He was playing about 10 feet in front of first base, so that cuts down your reaction time quite significantly. So good play, Freddie Freeman. Braves coming up in the bottom of the second. Let's take our first break of the game. I'm going to go fill up my coffee. More Atlanta Braves play-by-play reaction coming up next on the Bone Crusher Show. Sponsored by TreasureHunt.ga. Got a couple items for you in the description of this video. Check them out. Welcome back to the Bone Crusher Show. I'm going to go over to the gas station that doesn't sell gas. And I know why they don't sell gas now. Because they know that none of their clients have cars. None of their customers have a driver's license. Swanson swings and misses. Big cut, comes up empty. Bottom of the second, 0-0. Braves, Cardinals, Sunday Night Baseball. Way inside. 1-1. Kim has not looked super sharp, the pitcher for the Cardinals. But he will probably get that control back pretty soon. He's an excellent pitcher. There you go. No, that's called a ball. 2-1 to Dansby Swanson. Dansby, line drive into left field for a base hit. Past the diving third baseman, 1 on for the Braves, nobody out. Bottom of the second. All right, now we can make some noise. Now, the Hawks are playing in about a half an hour, so we may try to get some dual updates for you. That's called a strike. Looked a little high. Del Monte batting for the Braves now. 283 average, 1 home run, 6 RBIs. Playing left field tonight. Here comes the 0-1 to Del Monte. That is a strike. I tell you what, gas stations that don't sell gas The customers don't drive cars, but yet they got like 5 U-Hauls you can rent. That's... Oh, swing and a miss at the changeup for the strikeout. It's way ahead of that. If you really need a U-Haul, you're in a pinch. Go down to the ghetto to the gas station that doesn't sell gas. I've been pretty shocked by the Hawks, even making it to the playoffs. Much less Game 7 of this, and advancing. So, and I used to watch a lot of Hawks when I was a kid. Spud Webb, Dominique, Tree, all those guys. But I've sort of kind of gotten away from the Hawks. I throw over to first, not in time. But I guess I would call myself a bandwagon fan. I'm on board with the new Hawks team in the motherfucking playoffs. And it's going to be a line drive out, 2 away. Dansby got on with nobody out and have not been able to move him over. Brian Snitker looking on, and a lot of people have been grumbling about Brian Snitker, saying that he is not making the right choices and the right calls. There is a small group of people, I think, not the majority of Braves fans. There's a changeup for a strike, that have a problem with Snitker. I do not. I haven't seen it in his calls. I think it's up a lot of the times for the players to produce. Smith is batting for the Braves. It's downstairs. I know the Snitker called out Acuna for his play the other night. He tried to leg out a hit to third. I guess he was on first, tried to go all the way to third. Or maybe, I can't remember if he was at first or if he was batting, but he made a horrible decision to try to go on to third and was he was dead meat. And there's a strike to Smith, 1-2. That was, a bad choice by Acuna there. But I don't have a problem with a coach saying it like it is. They're trying to come up with a sign. They're going to have to step off. They can't agree on a pitch. And a lot of the players are getting the same kind of grief. I know it's a tough season for us. We're still below 500. We're like 5.5 games or something behind the Mets. The team is struggling offensively a bit, and of course the pitching. And that's hit the other way, but right to the first baseman. And that'll be out number 3. And I don't want to tell people how to fan, but, sitting there on Facebook and calling out players and saying this guy needs to go, and they were doing it to Riley, and now look at Riley. Where are those people now? I'm tired of those kind of people showing up on my Facebook feed in those Atlanta Braves groups. So I let them have it. I said, you need to have the same mentality. Again, I don't mean to tell people how to fan, as the players in the dugout, right? You don't sit there and root and cheer when someone gets sent down or someone gets fired or when we lose. You need to build the team up, not tear them down. It sucks when people get sent down. You have to make those calls as a coach, as the management, but you shouldn't sit there and root for someone to lose their job. Some people were not Braves fans in the 90s, and it shows. You know what I'm saying? Jameson says he'll be right back. Bone Crusher channel, all right. Thank you very much. Do you like the TJ Hooker show? Is there like a new version of TJ Hooker, or are we talking about the one with Captain Kirk? That show from, I guess it was the 80s, maybe late 70s. That might have been the 70s. TJ Hooker, yeah. I'd watch a little TJ Hooker just to see Captain Kirk. Four in the house, welcome aboard. Smash the like. We got, oh, I'll like it too. We got 3 likes now. Let's get to 10 and bust up that YouTube algorithm. And when we get closer to the Hawks game, I'll see if I can get us some updates on that. But this is a 7-inning game of a 2-game doubleheader. So it's not going to go as late as usual. So you'll probably miss a little bit of the Hawks game, but when this is over, you can then go check out the Hawks play. Best of both worlds. It's great when, you know, Atlanta's got a team in the playoffs and another team is still playing. So it's nice to have Braves and Hawks. We are in a break right now. Gas stations that don't sell gas. They've got you know, illegal gambling going on in the back. They got slot machines. There's always a bunch of people there gambling. And you're only supposed to be able to get like prizes or store credit. You're not supposed to be able to get cash, but some of these gas stations that don't sell gas, they got that going on. Some illegal gambling in the back. Get you a couple of Mickey's Big Mouths and I mean, some people say crypto is gambling. In a way it is, but it's not as bad as just throwing your money in some slot machine at a casino. All right, back to Truist in Atlanta. Cardinals up to bat. And a bit of an update from the farm. We did see Touki Toussaint in action in Mississippi. He was on the DL. So he is trying to work his way back, and the bullpen could use a hand. So if we think about the Braves and the rest of the season, guys coming back from injury, Braves, the key is to be hot at the end of the year. All we have to do is make a run at the Mets and sneak in the playoffs, because I don't think we're going to be able to get the wild card slot. We're going to have to win this division, basically. That's a pop-up out. 1 away in the top of the third. Atlanta Braves play-by-play reaction. Sunday Night Baseball on the Bone Crusher Show. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. It is a tie game, 0-0. Game 2 of the doubleheader. The Braves lost the first of that, the first one today. But this is the rubber game, so we can still win the series. And the 0-1 to Kim, the pitcher, batting. And when we played Boston, we got to see some of the Boston guys pitchers having to bat. That was pretty good. I love watching the American League pitchers having to bat, because you know they never do it. And Kim, the South Korean, let's see what he can do with the bat. He swings and misses for the K. He definitely has that sort of that Asian style of swing, that stance. So 2 outs, nobody on, top of the third, 0-0.
Strike 3 call.
Yes, that was the voice of Skip Carey. Ooh, lucky call for the Braves there. 0-1. Do I have the volume turned up on that loud enough? No sound effects. 1-1 on the ball. Back to the top of the lineup for the Cardinals. Can we get 3 shutout innings from Smyly? That's popped straight up. And Riley going to call everyone off, and he's got that for out number 3. So 3 shutout innings for Smyly. There you go. Smyly will be batting next. Let's get down to the dugout. No, let me refresh my screen. Yeah, no new comments since the TJ Hooker question. So get your comments in the dugout. This is my first game back. I had some fairly minor surgery about a week and a half ago, and I went to a place called the Surgery Center. That's all they do are surgeries. It's not like a hospital or a doctor's office. And when I walk in, the first thing they say to me is, do you have an appointment? I'm like, yeah, I hope so. I mean, do you get like people just walking in off the street without an appointment or something? Yeah, I'm on my lunch break. What if I get the scrotum reduction surgery real quick? Walk-in surgery. I mean, my surgery was only $367. So I'm like, do you have a more expensive doctor maybe? That seems a little too cheap. That's kind of like scary cheap. But it went really well, and I'm off the DL now, back at it. So thanks for joining me for Sunday Night Baseball on the Bone Crusher Show, sponsored by TreasureHunt.ga. Look at Alex Rodriguez with that spider tack. I didn't notice that. I'll take a look at that, Gibby. Alex Rodriguez. It's too bad about him and J-Lo, huh? Now she's banging Ben Affleck again. Poor A-Rod. I don't know. I mean, J-Lo kind of sleeps around, you know. She's always got a new boyfriend. She's sort of a man-eater, I think. She's probably a very aggressive girlfriend. High maintenance. You know, eat my box now kind of thing. And Smyly leads off with a foul. 0-1. All right, we're back to Truist in Atlanta. And there's another strike to Smyly. The 0-2 to Smyly. Change up, rings him up, and locks him up. So down goes our leadoff guy. Here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. And here is a shot of Alex Rodriguez. I'll look for it. Spider tack. Let's see, what does this do? Looks like some silly putty or something. Okay. This is what they were using. Some of the players have been caught using to doctor the ball. Alex Rodriguez admits that I'm the last guy that should be calling people out for breaking the rules. Steroids. But he's showing off the spider tack. Thanks for the heads up, Gibby. Interesting. You put boogers on your baseball? And Acuna is going to hit that one high and deep, and it's gone. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Acuna breaks up the shutout. 1-0 Atlanta. And the Braves have the lead here in the bottom of the third. Is that number 20 for Acuna? And look what the cat dragged in. right on time. There is moderator at large, height unknown, weight unknown, from parts unknown. A-Bomb has checked in to the dugout. I know he's going to be watching that Hawks game tonight. Freddie Freeman batting. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. I imagine, A-Bomb, that Sleeta's doing the game tonight, but I think there's room on the internet for 2 games. And Freeman's going to ground that one deep in the hole. Second baseman will throw him out. 2 away. And the Philadelphia fans, they've got probably a half a dozen play-by-play reaction shows to choose from, and most of those have thousands of viewers, so there is room. But man, yeah, if you want to sit back and watch Sleeta, that guy got so emotional during the last game he did. I thought he was going to puke. That was a lot of fun to watch. Seeing somebody that into it, you know, obviously a diehard fan. That was impressive. Gibby predicting the Hawks will go down. And Ozzy pops that up. Shallow center field. Second baseman, I think, has that. Out number 3. But Acuna with the solo homer gets the Braves on the board. 1-0. Going to the 4th. Only 7 innings tonight. Remember that. And A-Bomb, if you do have some Hawks updates for us, because there will be some overlap probably. The Hawks will be tipping off probably, 10, 20 minutes? Seven in the house. Welcome aboard. Make sure you crush the like for us. We got 5 likes so far. Thank you very much. And let's get a subscriber count. We are sitting tight at 466 subscribers. Almost halfway to our goal of 1,000. Oh, but it's my scoreboard going on the fritz there. Look at that. This information is not available right now. Come on. And 7th inning stretch, we'll have a crypto update for you, but you see Dogecoin sitting at 28 cents after we entered the death cross. So it's going to be a really bumpy ride, crypto investors. We'll get into that during the 7th inning stretch. And let me go refill my coffee. I'll take a quick break here. More play-by-play reaction coming up in just a sec, and then we'll get the scoreboard fixed too. So Braves up 1-0. We'll be right back. It's sponsored by treasurehunt.ga. Go there, click on Sports Fans, and we do have a couple items in the description to check out. Back. Cardinals batting. I'm trying to get the scoreboard fixed here. Let's go ahead and come on back. It's a ball. 1-1 to Carlson. Smyly has not given up an earned run, and we're in the 4th, so that's good. Grounder, Riley has it, and he guns it to first. Plenty of time. Yeah, I think just some ad or something got out of whack on the scoreboard, so we'll have that fixed in just a second. Bear with me. More shots of the tacky, the spider tack that the pitchers were using to doctor the ball. And it was funny how Rodriguez was like, hey, I'm the last person, to call people out for cheating, but, here it is. That scoreboard is thoroughly trashed. Popped up foul. All right, let's see if I can. And I do have, because this was talked about on a A-Bomb show, this came into discussion, a moon pie. And we're going to eat that in a little bit. And if you've been eating your moon pies with RC Colas, you're doing it wrong. You need to eat that with like milk or coffee or cocoa. That's in the dirt, 2-2 to Goldschmidt. Man, sorry, I'm struggling with the scoreboard. Yeah, I think the score on the scoreboard itself is broken. That's going to be a little more complicated to fix. I'll have to get a new link for that, I guess. All right, full count. The 3-2 to Goldschmidt. He's going to step out of the box. Now he's ready. Smyly takes the sign, kicks and fires. That's popped up. Foul. One out, top of the fourth. The pitch. A little low and away, and that's going to be a walk. Goldschmidt, the first. Smyly checks the runner. Kicks and fires. Nice changeup for a strike. 0-1 to Arenado. Arenado with a 270 average, 47 RBIs, 13 home runs. And he's got a runner on first with one out. Hits that high, straight up. Can the catcher get to it? It's out of play for Smith. So 0-2. And I think we're close to having that scoreboard back up. All right. Scoreboard is imminent. Jeez. Fucking finally. Foul. There we fucking go. Jesus Christ. Thanks for bearing with me. All right, I'm going to go ahead and open this moon pie now. And sometimes I'll chill them a little bit. Put them in the refrigerator. The 0-2 from Smyly in the dirt. Marshmallowy, chocolatey, delicious. A little coffee to wash that down with. You got yourself an excellent snack. We were like one of the cheap snacks too. It's like 89 cents at the gas station with no gas. Fouled away. 1-2. Our producer Beth says, I know it's terrible, but let me try it. I think I sold her with my delicious description. You got any coffee to go with that? It's chocolatey. It's marshmallowy. People either love them or they hate them. The moon pie. What are you going to do? A-Bomb stepping out for about 20 minutes. Probably going to go get some steps in before the Hawks game. Oh, that almost hits him. He's probably going to walk up to the gas station that doesn't sell gas, get him a 12-pack of Tall Boys and an individual cigarette and a copy of Jugs magazine. Smyly kicks and fires, and that's going to be ripped right to Riley. He stabs it for the out. 2 away. The Big Cat. Nice play, Austin Riley. Austin Riley, defensive force at third base for the Braves. Smyly's pitch count up to 53. They're having a little mound meeting right now. Everyone's kind of holding their breath. How far can Smyly go? Maybe he can go the distance. Doing pretty good so far, at least. All right, it's O'Neill batting for the Cardinals. He's going to take a strike. Tyler O'Neill, 278 average, 15 home runs, 34 RBIs. That's pop foul, 0-2. Welcome into the Bone Crusher Show. Make sure you hit us up in the dugout. Let us know where you're at tonight. Let us know if you're snacking on a moon pie or something. Let us know how you feel about the Braves. Are you going to be watching the Hawks later? That's a ball, 1-2. Do you think we need to roll back some of those child protection laws? Because we have a labor shortage in this country right now. We need to get those 10 and 11-year-olds out there mowing yards, making hamburgers, sewing some sneakers. And in the dirt, 2-2. Another bite of this moon pie. Producer Beth has brought me a pill. I don't know what it is, but I'll take it. Zinc. I don't think it's going to give me a buzz, but I'll take it. Full count here to O'Neill. He walked his first at bat. Got a runner at first with 2 outs. That's outside. Ball 4. So now we're in a little bit of a jam here with 2 outs. Five likes. Thank you very much. Keep those likes coming. I mentioned earlier I had a hernia surgery a week and a half ago. And I woke up, I realized they completely shaved my junk. And I'm pretty sure as I was passing out from the anesthesia, they started laughing at my penis. There's the strike. 0-1 to Sosa. No, but when they did wheel me into the OR, I heard some Pearl Jam playing. They were playing Pearl Jam music. I'm like, all right. You know, I think I saw a bong, too. It's like, all right, these guys are cool. Let's party. Now, they wouldn't let me drive myself home, so I had someone, and I parked my car where I work, which is like a mile away, so they just drove me back to where I work. I had my van there. 20 minutes after my anesthesia wore off, I was on the road. I am the bone crusher. I can handle anything, man. Horse tranquilizers, no problem. Anesthesia. 2 on, 2 outs. Top of the 4th for the Cardinals. Sosa batting. The 0-1 pitch from Smyly. And that's popped up high. And that will do it. Pop up for out number 3. Acuna's got that. And Smyly gets out of that jam. As Rodriguez showing off the spider tack some more. I don't mind a little cheating in baseball. A little, you know, they gotta get their edge where they can. That's sort of the color of the game. You know, gives it some color and character. All right, well, the Braves took care of business there. Barely. We'll be at the plate next. Coming up, 7th inning stretch, we'll do the crypto update. And also we have a 2-minute movie trailer of the 1980 B horror flick Slugs with special commentary from the Bone Crusher. That's coming up in an inning or two as well. And then we'll have some Hawks updates. I know they're close to tipping off, so we'll keep you updated there. Let's take a quick break. I'm going to get a little coffee, and we'll be right back with more play-by-play reaction. The Bone Crusher Show is sponsored by TreasureHunt.ga. Go click on Sports Fans. We also got some swag in the description. And we're back. And Riley, I think there's going to be air. Safe at first. He grounded to third. It looked like they had him, but then the first baseman did not feel that cleanly. So it's going to be Riley on first. On the air. Sunday Night Baseball Bone Crusher Show. Welcome aboard, Braves and Cardinals, our game of the week. Braves up 1-0. In the bottom of the 4th, Braves come in to this game with a 32-36 record. Now 4th place in the East. I think we're about 5, maybe 6 games behind the Mets, who did lose today. Swanson, he takes a strike. Kim still pitching for the Cardinals. Here in the bottom of the 4th. 8 in the house. Welcome aboard. A little inside. Swanson's going to get under that one a bit to straightaway center field. Out number 1. Runner stays at first. Yeah, it was Washington over the Mets 5-2 today. We're 5.5 games back of the Mets, a half game behind the Nationals, a game and a half behind the Phillies. And the way the wild card race is already starting to shape up, we're going to have to win this division most likely. I think the wild card team's going to have a better record than the winner of our division. And Del Monte pulls that foul. Hit it hard. Snicker, not the most energetic guy. I saw him yawning a minute ago. Man, if you can't get amped up for Major League Baseball, he needs to take something for that. Go see his doctor. DeMonte takes a strike. 0-2. And it looks like Dogecoin is taking a leg down tonight at 27 cents currently. We'll get into that during the 7th inning stretch. DeMonte pulls that third baseman, gets the leadoff runner, and turns a double play. And that will do it for the Braves. And that was not an error. They didn't call the first baseman on the error, so that was a hit for Riley, but all for naught as we go to the 5th in game 2 of a doubleheader, so it's a 7-inning game. So let's go to get that promo, the movie trailer I promised. This is 1980s movie Slugs movie trailer with commentary from the Bone Crusher.
It all began in a peaceful community, a place that had never known evil.
Chicago, Illinois.
Till now, but 20 years ago, in the stillness beneath these waters, something happened.
Timmy realized he was gay.
Its deadly spawn has been released, coming up from the depths, out into the light. Slugs. First, they got into the water system. Now they'll get into your system.
Oh my God!
I ordered white wine.
Ooze.
There's something down there that's killing people.
They slime.
We got a new dead body showing up every 10 minutes.
They kill.
We're dealing with a mutant form of slug here, a kind that eats meat.
It has 3 or 4 rows of teeth.
Don't turn on the tap.
Don't look in the toilet.
Go in the basement.
No, get out of it!
Steer clear of the sewers. And whatever you do,
Don't go to the bathroom.
look out while your parents aren't home.
Harsh consequences.
It may be the most shocking movie you will ever see. Slugs.
Ooh. That scene was based on an actual Yelp review to Fazoli's. Yep. Don't go hanging out in the sewer, apparently. I wasn't going to, but now I'm definitely not going to go hang out in the sewer. I don't know if anyone remembers that movie. All right, Braves is... if you're just tuning in, this is actually Braves play-by-play reaction. Taking on the Cardinals tonight in the rubber game, so we can win the series. Got a 1-0 lead right now. Lost the first game of this doubleheader. And we are in the 5th. Smyly still pitching. 62 pitches so far for Smyly. Pop foul. So I guess you still have to get 5 innings to get the win, I guess, if you're the starting pitcher, even if it's a 7-inning doubleheader. Jameson back in the house. Welcome back. The LG Sports Zone is here. Welcome in, LG Sports Zone. Sunday Night Baseball. That's what's up. Broadcasting live from Northwest Florida. High ball 2. 2-2 count. Nobody out, nobody on. Cardinals at bat, and there's a shot of Snicker picking his nose. He's yawning, he's picking his nose. I mean, he's barely there. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. 4th K for Smyly. He's looking pretty good. There's Skip Carey. Wait, I don't think I had the volume up on that right. I'll play that again.
Strike 3 call!
Kitzner batting, and he did not go around there. 1-0 count. Kisner. 0-1 on tonight. The pitch. That's going to be popped to right field. Acuna has that. Cano corn. 2 away. So we've got a low-scoring game, a pitching duel. Smyly actually looking pretty sharp tonight. And Kim, not too bad. Kim, the pitcher for the Cardinals, really didn't have a lot of control with the changeup to start the game, but has settled down. But gave up a solo home run to Acuna. That's how we have the 1-0 lead. Do you like the Monkees? Jameson is just naming old stuff to see if I like it. I mean, Jameson said he's 19, so I know he doesn't remember T.J. Hooker or the Monkees. But sure, I like the Monkees. I had their Then and Now album. Downstairs, 1-1 to Thomas. Bullpen up for the Cardinals. Pleasant Valley Sunday. Last train to Clarksville. Of course, Hey Hey were the Monkees. Daydream Believer. They had a lot of hits. Do you like my orangutans? Chimpanzees, they're all good. The 1-2, way high. Thomas, the pinch hitter, comes in with a 106 batting average. And I think the Clippers lost. Here's an update on the Hawks game. It is tied up right now, 17-all, 4:25 to go in the first quarter. And that's a pop-up. Center, out number 3. Smyly has not allowed a hit through 5. So I didn't realize it was a no-no. Pio no-no. So Smyly working on the no-hitter. All right, we are in a break. The Braves will be batting next. So we'll have more play-by-play reaction in just a moment. Stay right with us. The Bone Crusher Show, sponsored by TreasureHunt.ga. You're listening to the Bone Crusher Show, sponsored by gas stations that don't sell gas. Need an individual cigarette, a crack pipe with a coil metal already inside, or some 1980s pornography? It's gas stations that don't sell gas. Creepy as fuck. Smash the like, hit the sub button. All right, Atlanta Braves play-by-play reaction show. It's the Cardinals tonight, the rubber game, and we're up 1-0 in the bottom of the fifth. The Braves about to bat, and Dogecoin at 27 cents. If you hold some Dogecoin, they're trying to shake you down. Just hang tight. We're going to talk about that during the seventh inning stretch. All right, back to Truist now. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. That's the ball, 1-1 to Heredia. The 1-1 to Heredia, swing and a miss at the changeup. Bottom of the fifth, Braves have a one-run lead from a Acuna solo home run. If we can win tonight, we'll gain some ground on the Mets. They lost to Washington 5-2. Outside, ball 2. Come on, Braves. So it'll be Smith and the pitcher spot coming up. And a swing and a miss for the strikeout. Well, I don't know if he can pull Smyly. He's got a 5-inning no-hitter going. Ryan Helsley, the pitcher for the Cardinals, 4.55 ERA, 30 games. Kim was the starter. He went 4 innings, gave up 1 run. All right, here's Smith for the Braves. The pitch. Popped foul, 0-1. I think the Braves are going to heat up as the season goes on. We're going to make a run for the playoffs. And we're going to have to come in and win the division. We saw Tuki Toussaint down in Mississippi playing today. So look forward to him getting back off the DL. And we need him in the bullpen. We need some help there. And there's a few other guys poised to come off the DL. And Smith's going to ground that one foul. Just barely foul. Could have been an infield hit. It was kind of deep in the third base hole. I feel like this microphone is almost too close to my face. I keep adjusting it there. That's better. I don't want to like brushing up on my face. That'll sound terrible. I try to be very conscientious of the audio quality. So if you hear any problems or if there's any video issues, be sure to let me know in the dugout. 0-2 to Smith. That is high, 1-2. 1 out in the bottom of the fifth for the Braves. Up by a single run. 7-inning game. And that's fouled off. Stayed alive, just got a piece of that. And we'll see if we can get some updates for you on the Hawks. So that game is underway now. Maybe we can do some dual reaction for you. Here comes a 1-2 to Smith. Well, excuse me, foul. And we're going to have some Hawks updates for you in just a moment. We're bringing up that feed right now. Smith batting .214, no home runs, 2 RBIs. Pulled foul, 97 miles an hour from Helsley. So the Philadelphia 76ers are up 25-23 over the Hawks, with 55 seconds left in the first quarter, the Eastern Conference semifinals. As Smith goes down. So let's see who the Braves bring up to hit here. Are they going to leave Smyly in? I don't think you should pull a guy if he's hasn't given up a hit. And Smyly will bat. Swings and misses at the... Oh, that's not Smyly. Sorry, that's still Smith. I thought Smith went down. Now Smith is down. Now we'll see who's in the 9 hole. And it will be Smyly. All right, see if he can help himself here. The pitch, that gets past the catcher. Smyly's career 1 for 42 with 20 strikeouts and a walk. 1 career base hit? Are you kidding me? He is due. Anybody want a WNBA update? Well, Smyly takes another ball, 3-0 to the pitcher, Smyly, and his 1 career base hit. Let's see what he can do. I'm sure the green light is not on for Smyly. He will not be swinging here, I guarantee it. He takes a strike there, 3-1. And update on the Hawks, they're down by 1 with 30 seconds left in the first quarter. So a close game in Philadelphia. We'll go to Hawks reaction. Smyly takes a strike there, 3-2. When we're in a break during the baseball game, and maybe some reaction to the Hawks when the Cardinals are at bat. And Smyly's swinging away. He tries to get up the middle, and he's going to leg it out for a base hit. Are you kidding me? Infield base hit for Smyly. Holy shit. His second career base hit, and that was just slow enough. And the second baseman couldn't quite put enough on the throw, and he legs it out. Oh, yeah, the second baseman bobbled it in the exchange from his glove just enough. Hey, got himself a single there, Jamison Taylor. Who needs a DH? We don't need a DH in the National League. We got guys batting 1 for 42 coming up and getting a base hit. Smyly is all smiles. All right, so he's on board for Acuna. 292 average, 19 home runs, 44 RBIs, and a solo homer today. By the way, the Clippers lost to the Suns. And the Hawks are in a break. Hey, what's up, Claw? After the first quarter. All right, the pitch to Acuna. He's going to hit that foul, and the Cat has shown up. What's up, Cat? Come on, Cat. Help me get some ratings. If I get 10 likes tonight, we'll give the Cat a treat live on the show. How does that sound? Acuna. Hey, buddy. Acuna swings for the fences, becomes up empty there. 0-2 count. Now the Cat's going to start knocking all the shit down. Thanks, Cat. The 0-2 to Acuna. That got him. They got him. Acuna goes down on strikes. And that will end the fifth. But we saw Smyly get a base hit. Braves up 1-0 as we go to the sixth in the 7-inning game. Game 2 of the doubleheader. Braves lost the first game. But if they can win this, they'll win the series and catch up a little ground on the Mets, who lost tonight. All right. The Hawks and 76ers are in a break right now, but we're going to keep it right here so we can give you some coverage as soon as they get back into action. Destructor of the Cat. Oh, he's getting a treat. So after one quarter, the Hawks are down 28-25 against the Sixers. So the second quarter is about to start, and we will give you some dual reaction to that. Boy, the Hawks in the playoffs, advanced. Now they're in Game 7, win or go home situation for the Hawks. So I do look forward to getting that on after the baseball game. And the second quarter is underway in Philadelphia, as we're going to give you some in-game reaction to the Hawks and 76ers while we're in this break at Truist. Hawks missed the fadeaway. Rebound Sixers. They're up by 3. And the Hawks get the turnover. 2-on-1. They're going to push it, and the layup is rejected. Could have dunked it. Could have had some authority. Maybe, I think they called a foul, and the Sixers are screaming all ball, and I think they got a case there. So the Hawks got a break. And they're shooting 2. And we're back at Truist now. Smyly still pitching as we go into the 6th. He's got a no-hitter intact. No runs, no hits, no errors. Actually, I think maybe the Braves do have an error. A 1-point game in Philadelphia with the Hawks and the Sixers. .73 pitches so far tonight for Smyly. He's getting a little warm-up time here as we're getting ready to start the top of the 6th. And meanwhile, Atlanta misses the three-pointer. Sixers get the rebound. And they're going to take a 3. And they miss the 3. Hawks get the rebound. Trae Young on the bench. I don't know why. Hawks miss another layup. They get the offensive board. Fake the 3. Kicks it out. A 3 attempt. And there you go. There you go. So the Hawks have taken the lead 30-28 in Philadelphia. Now back to Atlanta. Truist, where Smyly gets a strike there. Nobody out. Nobody on, top of the 6th. And that is high and outside at 1-1 count. Goldschmidt batting for the Cardinals. Line drive, Austin Riley fields it cleanly and throws over to first in time. He's handled some hot shots over there in the corner tonight. So 1 away in the top of the 6th. Meanwhile, in Philadelphia, the Atlanta Hawks up by 2, and they've got the ball. But Trae Young is on the bench. Maybe A-Bomb knows what's going on there. And the Hawks get the turnover. Wide open 3. Boom! Hawks have a 5-point lead now. Remember, Gibby predicted the Hawks would lose that game. Carlson batting now for the Cardinals as we switch back to baseball. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count. Just joining us, Drew Smyly with no hits so far. He's got a Pionono intact. A batter checks his swing, and they're going to ring him up on that. So that is another strikeout for Smyly. And I don't have my. There we go. Here, come on, skip carry. Strike 3 call. When there's 2 strikes, I got to have that ready. 7-inning no hitters don't count. Harsh. But we won't take anything away from Smyly tonight. He's been a question mark. Comes in with a 5.63 ERA. Not what you expect from Braves starting pitching, but tonight he's been lights out. The 1-0 pitch. There's a strike. And they're still in a break in Philadelphia. The Hawks and Sixers. Maybe I should update the title of my stream. People know they can get some Hawks reaction now. The 1-2 to Goldschmidt. Upstairs. I know Skip Carey hated doubleheaders. He hated extra innings, too. What's up, Claw? Goldschmidt fouls that off. Stays alive. I just want to get this cat butt in my face. Thank you, Claw. All right, here comes the 2-2 to Goldschmidt. And he's going to ground that one to oh, safe. The throw from Ozzy off the line pulls Freeman off the bag, and the no-hitter is no longer intact. Let's see the replay. Was that deep in the hole? A single for Goldschmidt breaks up the no-hitter. Shutout still intact. All right, here's the replay of that. Let's see. I don't know if he would have had him if it was a good throw, but Ozzy this year has done a really good job with that catch and spin and throw play. Yeah, that might have had him. That might have had him if he had thrown it straight, but that was a tough defensive play. They had some kind of shift on where Ozzy was on the other side of second base, and the crowd's going to give Smyly a standing ovation here as he is coming out of the game. 5 2/3 innings, 1 hit, no runs. Good job, Smyly. Let's see if the bullpen can keep things shut down. Now we're in a break, so let's head over to Philadelphia as Game 7 is in progress. 9-12 in the second quarter. Hawks up by 5 in the Eastern Conference semis. Game 7, it's all on the line, and I still don't see Trae Young out on the court. Hawks missed that. Philly with the rebound. 76ers feed it down low. And is that going to be a foul and 1 and 2? It is. So ugly foul, and Philadelphia is going the line down by 2. Welcome in Claps FN. Claps, the scoreboard is on the screen. The Braves are up 1-0. Game 2 of a doubleheader. There is a pitching change going on right now. So the Braves are in a break. So I'm just giving some quick updates on the Hawks game. Kind of a big deal for Atlanta Hawks fans. Hawks are up by 2. And still no Trae Young on the court. Last time we saw a picture of Trae sitting on the bench, he had a jacket on. So until that jacket comes off, I guess we're not going to see him. I don't know. Is he hurt? Did he get some fouls? So it's going to be Luke Jackson, according to Jamison Taylor. Probably should be. He's one of our best relievers this year so far. And here he comes. There's a ball, 1-0. So the tying run at first for the Cardinals. Luke Jackson with a .82 ERA this season. Excellent. Let's see if he can put out any fires that Philadelphia tries to that St. Louis tries to start, and that's going to be grounded over to Riley, who can't field it cleanly. That hot shot ate him up. Now I'm getting the games confused. It's Atlanta, St. Louis, Hawks, 76ers, okay? And the Hawks nail a 3 to go up 36-31 with 8 minutes in the second quarter. So that is unfortunate that Austin could not field that one cleanly. And when we look at, they keep showing that replay of Ozzy throwing wide, and he may have thrown wide subconsciously trying not to hit the umpire who was trying to duck out of the way. So that's really umpire interference. If he had thrown it straight, it probably would have hit the umpire in the head. So 2 on for St. Louis. 2 outs, top of the 6th. The 0-1 pitch. Foul. Freeman chases it. Oh, he can't get it. He jumps into the screen, but can't bring it in. So it's 0-2. Sorry, having a little post-op discomfort there. But mostly the surgery recovery has been pretty good. The second night got really rough, and they gave me some stronger pain pills after that. And since then, I was able to get rest and heal at night. The 0-2 pitch to O'Neill. Rocket foul. I would say that after the surgery, my scrotum is more symmetrical. So I don't know if that was like a little... the doctors kind of did that when he was in there, or if that is, just a product of the hernia getting fixed. Luke Jackson, 0-2 count. Just came in relief. This is his first batter, or second batter. He needs to shut this down. Outside 1-2. Luke Jackson has lost the pirate look he had last season. Meanwhile, the Hawks are up by 3 with 6:50 left in the first half. The 1-2 coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Luke Jackson puts out the fire. Strike 3 call. All right, the Braves get out of that jam as they cling to a 1-run lead. Sunday Night Baseball, it's the Bone Crusher Show. Live play-by-play reaction. Game of the week. Braves and St. Louis. This game 2 of a doubleheader in the rubber game, so we can win the series here and catch some ground on the Mets. So let's check in during the break. Going over to Philadelphia now as the Hawks are taking on the Sixers in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference semis, and Hawks hang to a slim lead. They have a 1-point lead. Have not seen Trae Young out on the court since I started tuning in. So if anyone knows what's going on with Trae Young. All right, Hawks are in a break, and the Braves are in a break. So I'm going to have another bite of my moon pie. It's the most nutritious food item you can get at a gas station that doesn't sell gas. Marshmallowy, chocolatey, delicious. I usually have like some milk or cocoa or coffee with my moon pie. I don't want to drink soda with my moon pie. That just doesn't work. I know that was a big deal. You can't say RC Cola without somebody saying moon pie, or vice versa. But people, I guess back in like the 30s or 40s, that would be like their cheap lunch. They'd pack a moon pie. And Asia Robertson in the house. Hey, Bone Crusher, are you watching your Hawks too? Yes, we are reacting. We've gone into dual reaction mode. The Hawks are up by 1. They're in a break right now, and apologize if you have any buffering problems. We're on an ultra low latency stream right now. All right, Braves coming up to bat. It's Freddie Freeman to lead things off here in the bottom of the 6th. He hits it hard, but foul. You know, we don't have too many mods in this channel, so we appreciate the work that our moderators do. Haven't had to rough anybody up tonight. Swing and a miss. 0-2 to Freeman. And there might not be a 7th inning stretch if the if the Braves take care of business in the top of the 7th. So we'll do the crypto update shortly or at the end of the game if needed. Sleeta nervous, huh? I bet that guy is nervous. They need to give him some medication. Yes, a tranquilizer dart would help him out. Freeman strikes out. So 1 away for the Braves. And the Hawks are still in a break here. At least on my stream. I'm watching on the TNT Drama webpage. So you can watch that Hawks game on TNTdrama.com. Alright. Ozzy Albies batting now. Counts 1-0 to him. And the Braves can look forward to some players coming off the disabled list or off the injured list soon. Tuki Toussaint was playing in Mississippi today. And Ozzy hits that straight to Sosa. Line drive out. 2 away. And it looks like Trae Young has finally come off the bench. So he must have gotten like some foul trouble or something. And there's, was there... Looks like a technical foul on the Hawks, probably. The technical foul on Trae Young. I didn't see what happened, but they are really animately upset. All right, Austin Riley comes up to bat. 2 outs, nobody on. 1-run game, so a solo homer would be really helpful. He takes a change up for a strike. J9's channel representing in here. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off, 0-2. 100 miles an hour from Cabrera. Yeah, J9 was streaming the game, like the 680 The Fan feed, but they made him stop doing that, and now it's his first venture as a reaction host. And he's doing pretty good. He lost about half his viewers, I think, because he can't stream the game anymore. But the fans that stuck around are pretty loyal. And Austin takes that inside, 1-2. Austin waiting for the pitch. Cabrera kicks and fires, change up. Just got a piece of that one. I mean, this guy can throw 100 miles an hour. So if he has a decent change up, that should be pretty disruptive. Would love to see Austin Riley do some damage here. Get us a run. Nobody on, 2 outs. Need some heavy lumber. And by the way, the Hawks and Sixers are tied up at 38 each with 4:52 in the first half. All right, the pitch to Austin. Fastball hit foul. Another 100 miles an hour. I mean, 100 miles an hour is more common now than it has ever been. These guys are throwing harder and harder. I'm not sure why that is. Why are we seeing more guys throwing upper 90s, 100 miles an hour? All right, the pitch to Austin. He takes that high. 2-2. Working the count back. After the game, I'm going to go to a gas station that doesn't sell gas and get a copy of Shaved magazine. The 2-2 to Riley's. Big swing and a miss. It gets away from the catcher. Riley's in run over to first. And he's... Oh, they just got him. Oh. Almost legged it out. Let's just strike him out. Throw him out. And I don't know if Austin was hustling the whole way. Seems like he sped up about halfway down. I guess he heard people making some noise and he turned on the jets, but that will do it for the Braves. They're going to go to the top of the 7th now in a 7-inning game. So let's check in with the Hawks. All tied up at 40. Hawks for 3, they miss. Rebound, Sixers. Seth Curry brings it up. Sixers are going to set things up here, taking their time. Backing down. Kicks it out. Curry passes. Jumper from the free throw line. No good. Trae Young has it. Kicks it out. Now the Hawks are going to call a play. The jumper is good. So the Hawks have taken the lead 42-40 with 3:14 in the second quarter. We're in a break with the Braves game. So we're going to give you some dual reaction as Curry loses control, it goes out of bounds. And Curry's got one of those weird beards with no mustache, or virtually no mustache, or the beard. It's like that Amish look. I'm not a fan of the beard, no mustache. Dude, your beard is weird. Well, this would be an incredible win for the Hawks. I can't believe they're this far into the playoffs. So they even got to the playoffs this year. I mean, what changed between last season and this season? Has it been all? I guess it's been all about Trae Young, who misses that. Hawks try to fight the rebound, but the Sixers get it. They take it down court, pull up a 3 right away and miss that. Trae drives the lane, and there's going to be some contact with him and Curry. Let's see who that foul is on. That could go either way. And we're back in Atlanta now. All right. Inciarte now in center field. And Smith is the new pitcher for the Braves. Inciarte had a home run the other night. Did y'all see that? That might be the last one he ever gets in his career, so enjoy it. So if the Braves can hold the Cardinals here in the top of 7th, that will be a win. High heater fouled off. 0-2 to Sosa. Hawks up by 2 with 1:38 in the second. Smith with a high heater there, 1-2. What's going on in the dugout, y'all? Get medieval on your hiney. Amish Paradise, yeah, Weird Al Yankovic reference. I remember when Weird Al busts onto the scene with Another One Rides the Bus. Then Eat It, his smash hit. And Sosa is going to get under that one a little bit. Left fielder charging, and Heredia's got that for out number 1. So the Braves just 2 outs away. And happy Father's Day to all you dads and cat dads down the line. All right, Smith fires that in. It's changeup outside. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Another changeup missed. So top of the 7th. Cardinals have 1 out. Nobody on. Down by 1 in a 7-inning game. The 2-0 from Smith. Ooh, lucky call there for the Braves. Platinum blonde guy. Good one. Guys that use too much bleach in their hair. Or peroxide. And swing and a miss. 2-2. Meanwhile, the Hawks up by 3 with 53 seconds in the second quarter. Here comes the 2-2. Check swing. He went around. That is a strikeout. Strike 3 call. So 1 out to go for the Braves. Trying to win the rubber game of this 3-game series in the back end of a doubleheader. I think right now we're sitting at 6 games behind the Mets and a half game behind the Nationals. We're in 4th place in the division, so it's time to get our shit together. Step up. The pitch outside 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1 to Kisner, who's 0 for 2 on the night. Jameson Taylor, I haven't seen Sabrina in a while, Asia. What's up with Waterfly? He thinks I like you, Asia. IDK, geez. What the hell? I don't know what that's all about. But I do want to remind any of our female viewers, we want you to have a comfortable and safe experience here. I think last season we had an issue, so I just want to let our female viewers know that they have any issues to let us know about that, and we'll take care of it. Two 2-1 pitch. That's going to be hit. Slow chopper, foul. So the Cardinals down their last strike, 2-2 count, 2 out, top of the 7th. Nobody on. Fans on their feet. Thanks for the update, Asia. Hawks and Sixers are at halftime. And my screen has a bit of a delay on that Hawks game. I have Hawks up 48-46 with 23 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Change up outside. Full count now. All right, let's see what Smith brings here. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. City strikes him. Strike 3 call! And the Braves win. The fireworks are off in Atlanta, 1-0. And the Braves win the series and gain just a little bit of ground in the East. So a great way to finish up that doubleheader. And it was pitching of Smyly. He had over 5 innings of no-hit baseball. Braves combined for a shutout. So congratulations, Atlanta Braves. Braves fans. That's the win we needed right there. Okay, my live stream of the Hawks, I see that it's like way behind. I can actually fast forward it. Sometimes that happens. All right, so the Braves win. We'll get you update here on the Hawks in a minute. They're at the half. Thanks, everyone, for coming to tonight's play-by-play reaction show. I totes appreciate it. Make sure you smash the like and the sub before you bounce. No, it's a 4-game series? My bad. So at the half, the Hawks are up 48-46 against the Sixers. So, hey, we have a chance. That's great news. Wouldn't that be an amazing win for the Hawks? Whew. Thanks for coming out, Jameson and A-Bomb and Asia. Sergeant Gibby was in the house. More shout-outs. We had some new visitors as well. Let's see. Claps. FN was here. Welcome in, Claps. Thanks for coming by. The LG Sports Zone stepped in. Said what's up in the chat room. So thanks for stopping by the LG Sports Zone. And if I missed anybody, I do apologize. Let's get a sub check. Did get 10 likes, so we hit our double-digit likes we wanted, so thank you for that. And we're going to finish with 466 subscribers. Now, we did promise you a crypto update, so let's take care of that business here now that the game is over. Bring up our crypto screen. So Doge at 27.276 cents. Obviously not where we want to be at all. If you're a Dogecoin holder, if you're a crypto holder of any kind, you're feeling the pain. I mean, I've got some shit coins. My VeChain and my OneCoin are both down 50%, maybe more, 50, 60%. So, I've probably got about $1,500 in combined in those two coins, and it's cut in half right now. But I'm just going to hold that and wait for the market to come back. We saw what's called a death cross. That means like the 50-day moving average dip below the 200-day average or some horseshit like that. But it scares everybody. It scares everybody in the market. So there's been a lot of sell-offs. Bitcoin has gotten tied to all the other cryptos, and when Bitcoin goes down, everything follows. We're seeing, and I've mentioned this before, so I'll be really quick about it. Industrial investors, banks and stuff are trying to get into the crypto market. They're shorting everything. They're trying to drive the price down. They want to scare you out of your position, and then they're going to come in and buy everything at a really cheap price. So if you want to be a bag holder and just sit through this, and just wait to come out the other end. Bag holding, diamond hands always wins. You're gonna be okay. Though it could be weeks or even a month or two before we really get into the next bull cycle. I don't know if we've hit rock bottom yet. We see that Dogecoin, our 24-hour low is 25.5, and I had several limit orders in place that started picking up where I had it set to buy Dogecoin if the price drops. As it dropped, it kept buying more and more. So I bought some more in this case, just because I can't say I believe it, but I think that we're going to see the cryptos come back. Traditionally, they come back every single time. So I'm going to hold those. Got some more on the fire sale. If you have any crypto questions, let me know. If you want to know more about the limit orders and stop loss orders. I did buy a little bit of Apple stock on my Robinhood account. Apple, I mean, that's a solid kind of stock. It's not going to have drastic, it's not going to have these crypto kind of crashes. You know, you're not going to get 50% gains, but you're not going to get 50% losses. It's a good safe bet. So I got some Apple, and I had several other stocks that all hit their stop losses, and I lost a few bucks on all of them except for AMC. So the only two stocks I'm holding besides Apple are BlackBerry, which at $12.83 I'm down on that. But AMC Entertainment, of course, that is kind of the big news right now. That short squeeze, they've been trying to make that happen for a long time, but we've seen in the last weeks the price soar from about $10 a share, where I was getting in on, and now it's still doing pretty well at $59 a share. AMC Entertainment, you're seeing a lot of the short sellers, the guys that bet for it to go down, they're losing millions. Those guys doing options and stuff, they're getting margin called, and those hedge funds are bleeding and hemorrhaging money here. Now, if they can get the stock to go parabolic and get closer to $100 a share, that's really going to be bad news for the hedge funds. At this point, I think while it hurts, they can stay in business if the price stays where it is. So we'll definitely keep an eye on that. I got in on my latest swing trade. I'm probably up about $300 on AMC Entertainment. So I'll be keeping an eye on that Monday. But boy, $60 a share, I don't know if I would buy at 60. That is such a precarious place to be, because that is way overvalued at $60 a share. Yeah, Jameson, good job, Will Smith, on the save. And I guess that'll wrap up our crypto update. But briefly before we wrap that up, let me mention that we did see the death cross for Bitcoin come into play yesterday, and all the cryptos have been tumbling. The prices are going way down. So just hang tight. If you want to buy some, it's probably going to be a good time to buy soon. You can wait and see if it goes down further. We don't know how ugly this is going to get, but quadruple witching death cross. So the market is reeling. The market is selling off. I mean, another strategy is to wait for a little bit of a spike on your Dogecoin or whatever crypto you have, and sell it off, and then wait for the price to hopefully, in that case, dip low, and you could buy it back at a cheaper price. But really, right now, I think we're kind of hoping for an announcement from Tesla to take Dogecoin. Robinhood is going to be turning on a crypto wallet soon, and this is all speculation, but somebody sent me a video to watch on that Robinhood crypto wallet, and they think that Dogecoin will go to $10. I mean, wouldn't that be great? $10. It's at 27 cents now. I don't know if that's hard to believe. But there are some good stuff on the horizon for Doge. When we get in the next bull run, and then when Robinhood adds the crypto wallet, then we see Doge 1 land on the moon. That price should be at least $1 by then. So $1 by the end of the year is, I think, the consensus of what it's capable of. And anything after that would be totally gravy. All right, let's check in on the Hawks. All right, they're still at halftime on the Hawks, the TNT halftime show. And, you know, I like Charles Barkley and the other guy, Shaquille O'Neal, you know, very entertaining commentator kind of guys. But the TNT pregame, halftime, and postgame shows are lame as fuck. They're barely watchable. They do all these stupid bits. All right. Let's hit $1. You got that right, A-Bomb. I mean, and that's another reason not to sell, just to wait, because it could be tomorrow, it could be next year, but I think Tesla is going to take Dogecoin, and that's going to be big news. I mean, their rocket was paid for in Dogecoin. You can buy a trip in their rockets with Dogecoin. But it has been hard to watch those prices tumble. And I know A-Bomb is kind of like, I'm just not going to look for a while. It's hard. It's hard to watch. You know, things were just on fire a couple of months ago, right? A month ago. And we saw several things happen that really caused us to take some hits and get out of that bull market. We saw the inflation report a month ago, then the China crypto ban, the Elon tweet about Bitcoin, and at that time everything got tight, had just got kind of locked in the Bitcoin prices. And what was first thought of, maybe it was a 4D chess move by Elon Musk with that tweet about not taking Bitcoin anymore. At present, it looks like it backfired, but some announcement could come out soon that will help separate Dogecoin from Bitcoin, that we can kind of go do our own thing. All right, well, the game for the Braves is toast. They picked up the win on a 1-0, a 7-inning shutout, and the Hawks are up by 2 at halftime. And I want to thank everyone again for tuning in. It's going to conclude our fine broadcast tonight, sponsored by treasurehunt.ga. You can click on Sports Fans. You can click on the painting link at treasurehunt.ga, some original artwork. She just sold a very large painting of Blue Heron for a couple of $100, so that was a real exciting sell. She was really happy with that. All the paintings at treasurehunt.ga are original artwork. I know some are hanging up in A-Bomb's house too. But in the description, we've got some swag for you, some sunglasses, Kansas Jayhawks, Seattle Mariners, tumblers. And tonight's show is also sponsored by gas stations that don't sell gas. Need an individual cigarette, a Mickey's Big Mouth, and a copy of Brown Sugar? Head over to the gas station that doesn't sell gas. All right. All right, Bone Crusher signing out. We'll see you guys on the flip side. Thanks, brother. Peace out. Finish this move by.